Hey guys, here we are, Long Haul Larry, Big Blue, and Johnny the Chicken. Yeah, I'll tell them all about it. Quiet. I'm right, you're wrong. Oh boy. Well, I got loaded last night, and I got loaded on my chicken load, and I am heading to Shawano, Wisconsin. And it took about 2.5 hours, and during that time I just crawled back in there and I just went to sleep, and I had my APU running with the AC on, and I woke up, there was like a whole bunch of condensation on the windows, and I tried to record when I left out of there and stuff, and Johnny saw something. And he thinks he's right and I'm wrong. Yeah, whatever. And what happened is I was pulling up out of there, and we saw a load of live chickens. I'm telling you, they won't be live long. And they were coming in there and we were coming out, and they would come in there and then they pulled around the backside of the building. And old Johnny wanted to take off and go run over there and check out some buddies. And I tried to explain to Johnny that if you go to the backside of the chicken plant, things are not going to go well for you. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm right. He thinks it's a chicken park back there that all the chickens are playing around or something. But I had all this condensation on my windows, and then there was bugs and everything, and I tried cleaning the windows off. I thought it was good enough, but I checked out the tape, the videos today when I woke up, took off, and it was just, you couldn't see anything, so I just didn't put it out. But some subscribers, I think there was a couple of subscribers that actually made suggestions of when I pick up this load from Moorfield, instead of going 70 or 81 up to 70, that I could take this 522. And to tell you the truth, guys, I've looked at a map, it just don't look good. A little squiggly line going up through there, and I thought, I think it'd be faster just to run the highways. Well, I only got 25,000 pounds of chicken, so I decided, let's give it a try. So I ran it. It was 39 miles from Winchester up to 70, and it kind of just cut the corner and went up to the highway there. And about half of it was 4-lane the whole way, and then the rest was 2-lane when it got back into West Virginia. And it was okay. It was fine. I rolled through just fine. And I came and joined back up with 70 right at the 68 and 70 split. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to run 68. And the whole reason why I've never really ran 68, it's a very hilly, a lot of corners and stuff. It's a very, very hilly road, highway, but the reason why I never have is because on the first run I did with John out to Maryland, we were coming out there, and he told me, he said, hey, he says, this is the way the boss wants you to go. He doesn't want you to go 68. He doesn't want the trucks out there and all this stuff. Okay. And then I saw John was running. I was talking to him yesterday. He said he was running 68, and I was like, I thought we weren't supposed to run that. He's like, I never said that. I was like, okay. So I ran 68, and I ran that to 79. I ran 79 back up into Pennsylvania, joined up with 70 again, right into West Virginia, and off into Ohio. I made her to Hebron, Ohio, and did my 10-hour break there. Worked out pretty good. So I have done this whole thing so far with no tolls, 0 toll money, and I'm going to run the whole run with 0 tolls. I am on 33 right now, running across Ohio. I'm about ready to come up to Highway 75, and I'm running this along, and I'll jump off on the 127 and then run 127 up to 30, and then 30 across Indiana and to Chicago. and then I'll just go downtown Chicago and then run 41 up out of there and Wisconsin, and it'll be 0 tolls. John, he ran this way actually coming out. He made a video. I thought it was funny. He said in the video, he's like, "This is Larry's Roads" or something. I run this all. This is the way I always like to run. And he was like, "Yeah, I got plenty of time, so we'll run this way." I'm like, I have done videos on this. I have ran both ways. I ran 70 over to Indianapolis and then 65 up. Did the mileage, did the time. I ran this way, did the mileage, did the time. This way is shorter in mileage and on time. It's like 42 minutes or whatever it was, shorter, or time-wise. So, I don't know what he would say, but John just don't like to get off on these back roads. He doesn't like going through these little towns and having to shift and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Which is really funny because he's got an automatic truck now. But we are just rolling along. Having myself a nice relaxing day. Running across Ohio here. Farmers are starting to combine the corn. I saw this a while ago. About 5 miles back, I saw there was a soybean field out there that was getting harvested. So the soybeans must be getting pretty close if they're starting to harvest a few fields. Corn and soybean, they got to be a certain moisture level. That's why we see them turn all brown and everything, and the fields will sit out there a little bit, and then you're probably like looking at them, if you don't really know what farm, you're probably looking at them going, "That's dead." Well, what happens is the corn, for say, let's say, it grows and then it starts to die up and dry, and it dries out, and then they'll go out there and they can take the corn, take a cob of corn in, but a lot of the farmers will have this little probe deal, and they go out there and it tests the moisture content of the corn, and if it has too much moisture in it, then when they combine it and they put it in their corn cribs, it'll be too wet and everything, and it'll actually rot. So it's got to be a certain moisture content, and that's why you see like corn cribs, they have like chicken wire that surround them, or they'll have like slats of wood or something like that. That's for the airflow to get through the corn, so it continually keeps drying it out. And it's the same way with the soybeans too. They have to wait till the moisture content gets low enough. So right up here is 75. Well, we're moving along pretty good. Doing just over 60 miles an hour to 55, so we're keeping her moving pretty good. Oh, there's an old milk delivery truck that's sitting there. I am not really sure what's going to be happening next. I haven't talked to the boss or anything. I probably should just message him, because he gave me all these way things. I can't remember what the name of them are. I don't know. It's right way systems to be installed on the truck and the trailer, and then also he wants me to install a new ELD system in the truck too. He gave me a new ELD. Excuse me. So I don't know if he's planning that after Shawano I'm going home, and he's giving me a couple days to do this, or what's going on here. Not really worried about it. I thought about maybe tomorrow working on the trailer, but I got to see if I got my DeWalt drill in here. I'm not really sure if I got the drill in here, if I left it at my shop. If I got my drill in here, I do have a couple drill bits in here. I could mount that thing up. I probably could mount that probably half an hour. Just mount that on the road. the one in the truck here, he said he's supposed to send me like an install video or something. I kind of got to figure out what line I got to tie into. I'm kind of wondering about that. So I kind of glanced at the instructions, and basically you just got to tie an air line into the airbags. I guess near the leveling valve or something like that in the suspension. And that's what will give the weight. And so I'm wondering on the truck here, do I got to run an airline all the way back to the airbags in the truck through the cab and all that stuff? Or is there a line that's in my dash that I can tie into or something? See, these guys are combining corn. He said he was going to send me a video on it or something. My boss is a big fan of YouTube videos. Imagine that. Whenever there's an issue or something like that, when we were having issues with the water, you know, with the coolant and the fuel and all this, he kept sending videos from YouTube to me. Maybe this is what the problem is. Maybe this. It's like, get off of YouTube and find me a load. Yeah. Right up here at this intersection of 75 and 33, there's always a police officer sitting here waiting. It's kind of a little area they kind of keep an eye on. It goes 4-lane up here, so people coming the opposite way, they'll be doing their 4-lane, and they're all racing to get around each other before it goes 2-lane. And so cops will sit here and watch this little area right here. See if we got one up here now. Hoping this tanker turns off because he's been slowing down. Oh, there's an oversized load coming. Let's move on over a little bit for him. Kind of got that guardrail there to contend with. Alright, we're going. He's supposed to stop. He braked. That guy is it's a fuel tanker. I don't know if you saw that or not. He's a fuel tanker, and that's an active railroad track. He put on his brakes, but he didn't stop. He's supposed to put on his flashers and stop. Whatever. Here we go, 70 miles an hour. Kick it into gear, let's go. Hey guys, here we are, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Miles, keeping her going. Oh boy, sharp turn. all kinds of warnings out that this place here, Fort Wayne, Indiana, had the most truck drivers killed in robberies and shootings and stuff like this in the country. It was right here. I mean, it's just Fort Wayne, Indiana. I don't know what makes it so. If there was just people that were just, preying upon her. I had talked to a truck driver. I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago. It was a few months ago or something. I was talking to one guy, and he mentioned Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we were talking about it. And he had told me that he had pulled in one time over here, and he said he parked at a truck stop. It's just up the road up here. There's like 2 or 3 little truck stops all together, and it's a really high crime area. And he had stopped in there, and he said he was sitting there for a couple minutes, and he says, and this guy came walking up to him and told him, he said, it's going to be this much. I was telling him a dollar amount, and he was like, I have to pay for parking? And the guy said, no, you got to pay for protection. And he said there was this real big guy sitting in a car, and a guy pointed at him, and he says, you're getting protection from him. That means nobody will mess with you tonight. And I just looked at him. I said, really? And he goes, yeah. And I said, please tell me you didn't pay him. He goes, yeah, I paid him. I don't remember what he said it was. $20, $30. I don't know what it was. But and I just said, I would just said, forget you. And he goes, well, then it messed with my truck or something. And I says, I see somebody come my truck. I said, I would just call the police. And he says, what do they think this is? The mob here or what? And I says, if anything, I would have just got my truck and just left. So that's just a bad area anyways. He said, yeah, I just paid him, been done with it. I said, okay. Yeah, it's right up here. I don't know how it is these days and stuff. I haven't, really looked at it that much or nothing, but it used to be really bad. It's just to the left over here. There's a Pilot there. I think the Pilot's new. And then there's like a Marathon. And I think there used to be a TA there or something. I could swear there used to be a TA there. I know there's a Blue Beacon truck wash. You can see that. I could swear there used to be a TA there. We go. We're on 30 running through Indiana, and westbound we are going. Hey guys, here we are coming into Gary, Indiana, just about in Chicago. It is 8:33 p.m. degrees. Rolling along to Shawano. I'm actually going to pull over here, up here with the TA, up here, Gary. I got enough drive time to actually get through Chicago, but it's 8:30. I don't feel like running the toll road. I got to take a half-an-hour break someplace. So I figure I'll just sit down here for about a half an hour, and that way it'll be, by the time I hit Chicago, it'll be 9:15, something like that, downtown, 9:30, and things will flow a lot better. Ooh, we got some problems over there. Ooh, accidents. Front end of that semi is done. Somebody had a boo-boo. breezy, so I guess it's going to be the Windy City tonight for sure. Well, we're just rolling along. We'll make her up there tonight, shut her down. I got to make a pit stop in Kakana and Truck Country and drop off this, I think it's the computer, the computer out of Baby Blue is what I have with me. The boss man asked me to return a core charge, and I kind of just peeked in the box, and it's a computer system from a truck. It's a little box that goes in there. It's got a computer in it, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it around this guy or not. Needs to be returned to Truck Country. He's supposed to go to Sheboygan, but they closed like so early. So figure I called up there and talked to Kakana. They're open till 1 in the morning, and I talked to them, and they said that yeah, it can be returned there, no problem. So I'll swing in there and drop it off there. Take care of that, and then I'll continue to keep going on up to Shawano. I was thinking maybe when I either get up here or when I get up to Shawano or something like that, I'll pull out my backup camera and hook it up, because I got a company trailer again, so I can hook that back up to the wiring back there. And maybe I could do a video kind of showing that, and then I could do that giveaway. But I'm going to let you guys go. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great night, a great day, whatever it is for you. If you're watching this here video, if you are not, we certainly can change that around and just try it all over again tomorrow. So until next time, guys, I will catch you later. See ya.